Ever since the economy had gotten bad, we began to struggle as a family. Our father had left us to find a job, but it's been 3 weeks and he hasn't returned. My mom keeps having to go to bed hungry in order to feed my brother and I, and the guilt is eating me away. I'm gonna leave and find a way to support myself, make it a little less tough on my mom. I've heard of stories about the punishments of kids who were caught on these trains, but it's a risk I'm willing to take for my mom. I don't know where I will go, but I just hope these railroad tracks will take me away from my troubles.
Man, oh man, when I worked for the wheat farm for 15 cents, I felt like a rich kid. But then in the Depression, I would want to work for anyone or for anything like a piece of meat because I was always hungry. When I went to work, I would always look forward to the outcomes of my job. But the sad part is that I'm always trying to support my mom and my sister because my dad always left us when he had the chance to always find better opportunities. So I had to become the bigger man, the family, and do what I do best, which is survive.
Hey, Will, it's payday.
Today was the day that my family and I were officially kicked off our land. We have had this piece of land for about 2 generations, and now the bank has come along and taken it away from us. They completely tore down our home and made it uninhabitable for us. I can still remember the tears from my father's eyes, and isn't one to usually cry, but the feeling of him being useless and not being able to provide for us, it seems it has gotten to him. We're to head west by tomorrow, and hopefully this is where we can live a normal life. Me and my siblings just want to have a normal childhood.
It was October 29th, 1929. My father came home, pretty distraught. He told my mom about the stock market crash, how everyone was at the banks, frantically trying to get their money out, how so much panic was flowing through the country, and how he was at the front of the bank, ready to get our money, only for the bank to shut down in front of his face. And I was just a kid, so when he told my mother this, I didn't really know what any of it meant. I didn't know the consequences of not getting our money. I didn't know what was going to happen next. But after a couple of weeks, I knew what was coming. The things that we had taken for granted started to become items of rarity. Just the basic things, like food, water, and shelter. They were all tough to come by. We started to live a different life, and things were tough for the family.